Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're jumping into something pretty heavy. These online scam centers running out of Cambodia. It's a really complex situation.
It absolutely is.
We've gathered quite a bit, government reports, news updates, even some surprising stuff from social media.
Right.
Our goal is really to understand how these scams work, the human cost, and also this kind of unexpected way people are fighting back.
Exactly. We're looking at what Amnesty International calls digital era slave labor.
Yeah.
It's intense. We need to break down how victims get trapped, the conditions, and then, this shift towards, believe it or not, humor as a defense mechanism.
Okay, let's start with the scale, because the numbers are, frankly, a bit staggering. Sources mention this big crackdown late July 2025. Cambodia reported over 2,100 arrests just in that short period.
Yeah, and campaigns like StormNet, they hit something like 52 different locations, pulled in thousands of suspects.
And many were Vietnamese, right?
Yes, what the reports indicate, yes.
Yeah.
A large number. It really highlights the cross-border nature of this problem.
So how does this digital era slave labor description actually play out? Amnesty mentioned that.
Well, it typically starts with these ads, easy job, high salary, usually on Facebook or Zillow.
Yeah.
Very tempting.
Okay.
People get lured in, sometimes trafficked across the border. Often there's a broker fee, maybe $300 to $500 US.
Wow.
And then the moment they arrive, passports are confiscated, and they're forced to sign these debt papers. They're trapped.
And the conditions. Our sources describe them as brutal. Beatings, electric shocks, just for not meeting quotas.
Yes, it's horrific. We're hearing about quotas of like 300 calls per day. Failure means severe punishment. Physical abuse is common.
300 calls. How do those scam calls even work? What are they saying?
It varies, but a common script involves impersonation. They'll pretend to be police, maybe prosecutors.
Right.
They invent these fake cases, drug charges, money laundering, something serious. The goal is to scare the person on the other end.
So they panic them into
But
giving up information,
Yeah.
money.
both. They threaten to freeze bank accounts, assets. Then they pressure the victim to download a fake app, supposedly to clear their name, or to transfer money to a safe account controlled by the scammers.
Ah, the fake app trick.
Yeah, that or the classic super profitable investment scam. Crypto, Forex, promises of huge fast returns, very sophisticated lures.
You mentioned earlier that many Vietnamese involved are sort of caught in the middle, both perpetrators and victims.
That's one of the really tragic, complex parts. They're coerced into making the calls under duress, but they were trafficked there in the first place.
So they're victims of trafficking, forced to victimize others.
Exactly, and that makes it incredibly challenging for authorities.
Yeah.
Who do you prosecute? Who do you rescue? It's messy.
Okay, but amidst all this darkness, there's this unexpected twist. Vietnamese netizens fighting back with humor. Tell me about that.
Yeah, it's fascinating. There's this TikTok trend. Hashtag Trollgoy Kampuchea.
Trollgoy Kampuchea.
Right. Thousands of users are recording themselves pretending to fall for the scam, but just dragging the call out, wasting the scammer's time, and, importantly, their international call minutes.
Seriously?
Seriously, there's even this audio clip doing the rounds of, the scammer opening. Hello, I'm from City Police. It's been remixed into EDM ringtones.
No way.
Yes, got like 1.2 million listens on TikTok. And you see it on forums too, like VOZ. People sharing stories of keeping scammers on the line for an hour just for kicks.
So what's the thinking there? Is it just a laugh or something more?
Well, it seems to be a bit of both. People feel like they're, taking back some control. It makes the whole thing less scary, maybe. And it spreads awareness in a really shareable, viral way. Laughter is a shield, sort of.
A kind of community resilience. I like that.
It is. But of course, alongside that, we absolutely need practical advice for you, the listener. Direct protection is key.
Definitely. What should people do?
Okay, first, stay calm if you get a suspicious call. Cross-check everything. Real police, real prosecutors, they will never demand money transfers over a video call, ever.
Good point.
Second, block suspicious international numbers, especially ones starting +855, the Cambodia code, unless you actually know someone there.
That's important.
Third, report it. Call 113 or email the cybersecurity department. The address is bca@changuadado.gov.vn. Let the authorities know.
Okay.
And crucially, if you or someone you know might have been trafficked, contact the Vietnamese embassy in Phnom Penh immediately. Their number is 855-23726-274.
That's vital information. And the impact back home in Vietnam, it's significant, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. The financial losses alone are huge. Figures from 2024 suggest something like 18,900 billion MND lost to scams.
Wow.
Yeah, affecting roughly 1 in every 220 smartphone users. And prosecutions are up 2,500 online fraud cases in just the first half of 2025. It shows how widespread this really is.
So wrapping this up, we've seen the depth of this digital nightmare, the exploitation, but also these glimmers of hope. Government action, yes, but also this grassroots, almost humorous pushback.
Right. It leaves us with a question, really. In this age where we're just flooded with information and digital threats, how do we best protect ourselves? How can these official crackdowns and these less conventional community-driven efforts work together?
Can they combine to create a stronger sort of soft shield, fostering more vigilance, more collective awareness?
That's the question to think about. How do we build that resilience together?